Smells
Oh.
like a hospital.
What? Can you elaborate on that?
I'm thinking like the rubber shoes nurses wear.
Crocs, you mean?
Yeah, kind of. Do they wear Crocs?
Okay, Crocs is a new nosing note for whiskey in the whiskey tube sphere. It has to be.
New Crocs. They're not dirty.
Fresh new Crocs.
They're clean.
I am getting some power out of this. It's like crawling up my nose and stinging a little bit.
Yeah.
It feels like it's got some power to it, but it smells really fruity. It also smells like there's this little bit of like barrel charry or like savory type of note in there, but it's very mild.
Yeah.
Very faint. Yeah, this feels like it could just straight up reach out and punch us right in the face. But we'll see.
I don't want to get punched in the face today.
We don't know what we're drinking.
We don't.
This is a pour that we can't wait for. This is thanks to Brian Kubera, and we don't know what it is. It's got some key number on it, DC27. We are going to smell this, taste this, give it a rating, and then we're going to look at a handy dandy key and see what the price is, weigh that against our tasting experience, see if that changes how we feel about what we just tried.
Are you already salivating for it?
I am. And then we'll find out what we're drinking, have a little recap at the end as to who this is for and what we think about it. But a lot of these pours that we can't wait for are organized by our dear friend Dave Renstrom, and these are recent releases because of the random draw nature of our other videos that we do, very much like this format where we are completely blind and don't know whether we're drinking bourbons or rye or whatever else. We want to remove the labels, hype, and bias and just get down to brass tacks as to what's in the glass. So that's what we're going to do here today. Yeah. This is just a more recent release, but we're going to hang out. We're going to sip some whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we like to do together and with friends. So that's what we're going to do.
And if you're new here, I'm Erin.
Oh, yeah, I'm Josh.
And we're Stuff and Whiskey. Thank you for joining us today.
Where we talk about whiskey and other stuff. So whatever other banter comes up while we're drinking this, we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah. And also, if you didn't know, I got bangs. If you can't tell.
She does have bangs.
I literally just got them today, so I haven't styled them myself yet. You know how when you get your hair done, the stylist never styles it like
the way you
style it. No,
what's with that?
She did it great, but like I still want to like get used to it. Like I haven't gotten used to it yet. But yeah, I got bangs.
Now this is getting on the nose like perfumey, but in a way that if the perfume were smelling like cotton candy. All right, I want to get this on the palate.
Okay, let's try it.
Cheers. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to come back around to what I just... Whoa. But if you are the type of person that you're not going to enjoy this video if you don't know what we're drinking, you can go down to the video description below, hit the see more, go down there. You can see what this pour is. If you like to be surprised, like we like to be surprised, stay blind with us and find out when we find out a little bit later in this video.
Could this be finished?
It could be finished. My first perception on this is it's probably light whiskey, or at least has light whiskey in the blend, because light whiskey has this like very, very strong, prominent to my palate. It's almost hard to describe. It's like a candy corn type of note, like a really sugary, but like higher proof type of thing.
Okay.
It doesn't show as much age, but it brings like almost an insane amount of sweetness to the equation.
Could be. It's hitting me like some rum things hit me.
And light whiskey will do that to me too. Okay. But the difference between rum and light whiskey is that rum, I can get the molasses notes in, whereas this, I'm getting more of just like that really, really sugary. It's almost like rock candy, I call it. You know, like the you know those sticks with the little ball in the end. It's like the little ball of the stick, and then like the crystallized rock candy.
You mean rock candy? Yeah, I know that.
I don't eat it, but like very often I don't eat it. But like this is reminding me of pink rock candy.
Okay.
Or red rock candy.
Interesting.
Let me tell you something you might know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
What?
That's she doesn't know that reference. If you know that reference, put it in the comments below.
Oh, so you're not going to tell me till after?
I could tell you.
It wouldn't matter.
I could explain it all. You wouldn't know
Is
what I'm
it
talking.
like Chappelle Show?
That's exactly what it is.
The way you said it is the way you say everything from the Chappelle Show. So that's why I guessed.
Well, yeah, this if it's not light whiskey, it smells and tastes very light whiskey-esque. Mm-hmm. Second sip.
Yeah. It's just like what's that glue?
Elmer's?
No. The one with the brush.
Elmer's rubber cement?
Rubber cement.
Mm-hmm.
This is like rubber cement.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get that, I think rum. But maybe I should also be thinking light whiskey.
Well, yeah. Wow, this could be like, I don't even know what this could be. And then we're not trying to figure it out, by the way.
No, we're not. So I think for me, I need to just try to give it a fair shot because all I can think of is rum. Yeah. And I don't love that about this.
But see, you like Foursquare rum.
I like Foursquare rum.
But then sometimes you don't in blinds.
But I think that's not a flavor I want.
It's a specific flavor.
98% of the time, yeah.
That's fair. For me, I'm kind of I'm between just okay and thumbs up on this. And we have a very simple 2 thumbs up, just okay, thumbs down rating here. I like what I'm experiencing here, but to your point, it is a very specific profile. And I'm not personally in the mood for this profile right now, but I am tasting this and I can tell that it is pretty good for what it is. It has a lot more richness. If this is any kind of light whiskey based blend, it kind of reminds me of something like an Old Carter American blend or something like that, where there is light whiskey in the mix, but there's also some double oaking in the mix that's bringing more depth and richness, or maybe it's just really old. I don't know. But much like rye whiskey, light whiskey doesn't show age a lot. Like you can have really, really high age light whiskey that doesn't really taste oaky. But I'm getting a fair bit of oak on this to balance out the sweetness on the back end. And I am enjoying that. Yeah.
The finish is nice. And this doesn't taste bad. I don't want you to think that I think it tastes bad. It's just not what I was wanting. So I'm kind of having to recalibrate my expectations a little bit. I am going to go just okay, though, on this. We're doing a rating? Okay. I just blanked out. I didn't know if we had to do ratings on these. I'm going to go just okay.
Whiskey's so good, it'll make you black out.
No, I didn't say black out. I said blanked out.
Blank out. Either way.
It's not for me. I think it is for someone, and it does taste well made, but I just don't like the taste.
Can I speak to that knowing your palate?
Yes.
So you tend to like things that are a little more earthy or herbal compared to
I do like sweet. I do like sweet things when they're balanced with depth.
Yeah. Well, and this to me is really sweet, and it also has depth, but it is really sweet. So I could see why it's not quite your jam. It's
sweet in a way that I don't love. It's not the typical. It's not a typical bourbon sweetness balanced with depth. It's a weird sweetness balanced with depth.
That's fair. I think this is a weird sweetness balanced with depth. Yeah. I would say that's a very accurate representation of this glass. You're just okay?
Yep.
I'm going to go thumbs up, tentative on value.
Okay.
Specifically, I know that I like this profile, but I don't like it all the time, and I actually don't really want it tonight. I'm trying not to hold that against it, and I'm trying to be realistic about what I know about myself and my own palate, and my number one rule in life is know thyself. And I know that there are times where I really do enjoy this profile, but I do have to be in the mood for it. So I am going to give it a thumbs up because I can tell it's really well crafted, especially with the depth that it has to offset some of the sweetness that's in here. The only thing that's going to hold me back from staying thumbs up will be the value. If this is crazy expensive, I'm out.
Yeah.
But if this is reasonable value, and I'm talking like I want this to be 100 or less.
Okay.
We'll see how we're going there. I'm just speaking, and I always want things to be cheaper than they are. So realistically,
don't we all?
It could be like 130 or 150, but this is in the key DC 27.
Okay, this is DC 27. There's a couple that are head-to-heads.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
You're looking for DC 27.
Okay, DC 27.
This is not a head-to-head.
Okay. Oh.
Where are we at?
You're not going to like it.
Okay. Tell me what it is.
It's 225 American doll hairs.
Just okay. Just okay, and I don't know that I would buy a bottle at how much?
225.
Okay. I don't know that I would buy a bottle at 225, but I do enjoy drinking it, and it's the sort of thing that, like, I don't need a bottle, but I'd love to have a pour when I'm in the mood for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how to reconcile that, but it's not a thumbs down for me because I do like what's going on here. But I can't stay thumbs up at 225 because if I tasted this and then the bottle was sitting on the shelf, I wouldn't be grabbing it immediately. Yeah. I'd have some real hard thinking to do.
I'm going to have to go to thumbs down for me, for myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me. And if I liked the flavor a lot more, it might be, but I just don't. Why do I close this? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going thumbs down because I wouldn't buy it for me specifically.
Okay. Well, this is a pour that we couldn't wait to try. Pour we couldn't wait for. Stick with the title of the video.
Yep.
Or the series rather. That won't be the title of the video. But I am very interested to see what this is.
Do you have any guesses just based on
knowledge
in the whiskey space?
Other than it being some type of double oaked light whiskey blend, potentially Old Carter adjacent.
Okay.
I have nothing.
Okay.
No.
All right.
DC 27 is?
Oh, wow. It's Found North Peregrine.
It is finished. That's what I'm getting.
2026. It's 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's 119.8 proof. And, oh, wait, I have to turn it over because I got notes
here. We go. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I love this.
Can you stop talking?
Brian, thank you.
Can you stop talking?
No, I want to thank Brian for this.
Thank you, Brian.
This is a great sample.
Would you like to hear what's in the whiskey?
Yes. Hit me with all the details. You're seeing it on the screen right now. But...
It's a blend of 20-year rye, 21-year rye, 21-year corn, 22-year corn, 27-year corn, finished in Armagnac, cognac, and it cuts off. It's too wordy.
It's probably Madeira or something. It's something dark and rich. Cognac, Armagnac, probably Madeira.
It's finished in...
It's fine. It's fine. They're seeing it on the screen.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know that I have enough space on the screen.
And then this is the final blend. Wait. The final blend, 80% corn, 19% rye, 1% malted barley. What does that mean?
That's their combined. Like, they take all these things and then they have, like, what do they call it? It's like if you took all the individual components and combined them and then you broke it up into percentages. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like the extrapolated mash bill or whatever.
Okay.
Like, the blended mash bill. Anyways, point being, here's what's important to know.
Okay, tell me. Hit me with it.
Found North.
Yes.
This is so good because there's two things we need to talk about. We need to talk about 2026 Found North Peregrine.
Okay.
And we also need to talk about 2026 Found North Peregrine versus the original Peregrine release.
Okay.
From Found North. Because this is their second Peregrine release.
Okay.
So, I think, and let me hit on the latter first as a whiskey nerd here. I think I much prefer the first Peregrine release because in the first Peregrine release, what came through as the forefront, like the shining piece of the puzzle in the flavor equation that you're tasting is the finishing and blending. On this one, I do think the blending also stands out, but I think that corn whiskey, which is light whiskey, it's taking over a larger percentage of the blend. And that, to me, light whiskey, just specifically corn whiskey, when it starts to dominate a blend, that's where I start to get a little wishy-washy on things.
Yeah.
So that's just a personal preference thing. If you know you like corn whiskey or light whiskey, you're going to love this because it is very well made. The age does come through. I mean, if you would have asked me age on this, I would have said 18 years.
Yeah.
It's 20.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's a mixture of 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't detect the rye at all in here.
No, I didn't.
There's not a lot of... This is very sweet, which Peregrine typically is, which it usually is my jam. But jam is a funny thing to say about this because it is very jammy.
Yeah.
But this is very interesting. As far as this blend goes, I don't know what Nick was going for with this blend. Those guys do crazy stuff. If you're not
do.
familiar with Found North, they take Canadian sourced whiskey and they do some crazy blending, finishing, and they really do a masterful job of putting stuff together. They did it in here. Like, for me to even taste a light whiskey like this and just be like, this is very well made, and I'm comparing it to Old Carters and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's high praise, because people had Old Carters in the wrap. Those jerseys got retired a long time ago. Like, people were high on them. But it's the corn whiskey element that's a differentiating factor in here for me. So, very interesting though.
Yeah.
We've done some Found North picks before. And if you want to get our barrel picks, where we put our stamp of approval on barrels from distilleries where we taste and pick out something that's exactly to our profile, you can do that, linked at the top of the video description below via Patreon, in our barrel club, or just get in on our Discord, come hang out with us, come hang out with Brian, come hang out with everybody else talking whiskey over there on Discord, or just get some behind the scenes content for as little as $1 a month. We're having a good time all the time over on Patreon. Yeah. But this was very interesting. Thank you, Brian, for sending the sample. Brian. I will say this, like, look, I love Nick. I love the guys at Found North. If you love him, why don't you just marry him? I didn't get this Peregrine release. I didn't get it. So they do lotteries for a lot of their... Yeah. If you're unfamiliar with the way they do things, I'm glad they do it this way, but they do lotteries. I didn't get this one. We got Snow Day, which is a port finish rye, predominantly a port finish rye. Yeah. I like Snow Day better than this, and I like the first Peregrine release better than everything they've done. Oh. Other than like some single barrel picks, like we've done some single barrel, and I've had single barrels from other places that I like their single barrel stuff the best. Yeah. I'm just a single barrel guy.
You're a single barrel guy.
But yeah, it's good whiskey, but it is heavily finished. This is things are what they are. I used to say this on the channel all the time. Things are what they are. So this is a corn whiskey.
You did used to say that?
Yeah.
I think maybe you just said it in your mind.
No. This is a corn whiskey, rye whiskey blend that leans on the finishing, and that's what it tastes like. Yeah. So if you don't like those things and you only like traditional bourbon, I'd probably steer you clear of this because you might be unhappy with the money you spent. I'm in a very bourbon mood tonight, that was my wishy-washiness on this. Like, I'm feeling some like traditional bourbon flavor notes.
But you're feeling that tonight. Yeah. Predominantly, you can try. You'd be in the mood for this another night.
Well, that's why I was thumbs up, and I went down to just okay. Yeah. But on value, on a given night where this profile's like really hitting my palate, I could. Well,
and I think that's important to say as we close out here that this is just for fun. Whiskey is subjective, not objective, and we're just here to have a good time, and we hope you are too. Yeah. And we thank you for watching our video. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers!
Cheers, and give the video a thumbs up if you want. And subscribe to the channel if you want.
It would help us out. We would like it very much.
This is why we do things blind, because I just tasted this, knowing it's Found North Peregrine.
And it was so much better.
Yeah, it tasted better.
I know.
But the corn whiskey does still stand out in this blend a lot to me. And you know what I wonder? I genuinely wonder, wow, I am salivating on this pour quite a bit. I do wonder if I tasted the first Peregrine release compared to this, how they would compare. And I also wonder...
Do you still have any of the first one?
No. And I do wonder is my palate evolving, because your taste buds change over time. Your taste buds
change, yeah.
Is my palate getting to a point where, like, I used to not mind corn whiskey at all. I used to actually really like it. And I'm wondering if it's starting to get to the point, every time I have something with corn whiskey in it or light whiskey, I'm liking it less and less.
It kind of stands out in like a not great way.
It's not liking it less, but it's just, it doesn't add to the experience for me the way it used to. Yeah. It used to taste different and cool, and now it's like, Would
you like mine?
Oh, yeah. Very much so. That's a no-brainer.
Sharing is caring.